Have you ever wondered what the proper placement and adjustment of the tarsal brace is? This is Dr. Paul Brumett with Hero Braces. Please join me as we work with one of my patients, Sammy, to do an initial fitting on 2 tarsal braces. So this is the neoprene wrap that goes, it's going to go right above his foot. Okay. So right here.
Okay.
And the snugness.
Right pad.
Yep. So right behind this pad between his ankle and here's the top of his foot.
Okay.
Between the top of his foot. There's a piece of Velcro in here it's a double-sided hook. And you can take that, sometimes it'll peel off or it'll be in a weird place. And I'll just put it back on. And you just want to have a little bit of neoprene on the edge so that it's got a buffer.
Okay.
And then we'll stick it on his leg. Tightness is about the same as a watch band. So if I can stick 2 fingers under my watch band, if I can get 2 fingers under here, this might be a little snug. And this will stretch a little bit. With 2 fingers, it should get you in the right ballpark. I'm going to loosen this one up just a little bit, and you'll see this. I'll do it here. If you keep your finger on it, it'll stay in place. If I'd have pulled it off the other way, it might have ended up somewhere on this strap. Yeah. So you just put it back in the right place.
Okay.
And this is something you'll learn pretty quickly. Yeah. The big thing about this, so there's my 2 fingers, is we don't want it to slide up and down the leg. See how it moves with his skin?
Right.
If it were to be sliding up and down, then that's going to cause a rub sore.
Okay.
Yeah. And the other thing I always do is have, since the brace is going to have plastic underneath, we want to have where it crosses over on top so that we don't have a seam or something that's causing us a work.
Okay.
All right.
And you recommend doing that and not cutting it, right? Just cut to make it shorter.
We might trim this depending on how it looks.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes I do have to trim them. Okay. But it's nice to have something to actually grab a hold of, because if you make it too short, then it gets tough.
Right.
And then we've already taken our brace and we've moved all the straps back. We'll probably adjust these just a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
And they're made that way so that you can do that.
Okay.
So then we're going to take his foot. Sometimes I have to turn the brace sideways just a little bit to get it to slide on, because it's a snug fit. We don't want it to be loose, because loose causes sores.
Okay.
Good job, buddy. There we go. And so you can see how if that strap was open, it would have hooked to that already. And so now I'm going to take his foot and I'm going to bring it forward. This is a nice fit. And I'll take his toes and I'll bring them out. You're okay, buddy. And we go beyond the front of the brace, and then we push him back in so that his foot sits down snug.
Okay.
Okay. And after you've done this a few times, he'll be more comfortable with it. Right now, he's like, I'm not really sure what we're doing.
Yeah. It's hard to kind of tell where his toes are. Like, is his foot flat in that bottom of that thing, or it will be when he stands on it?
It will be when he stands on it, and that's why I pull it through.
Okay.
See, he's already relaxing now. He knows what we're doing.
Okay.
I put it through and have his toes over the end,
and then push it back.
Push him back into the pocket.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
And then we're going to take this strap and bring it across.
Okay.
And this needs to be snug. We're not trying to,
right.
Crank it down.
Right.
It needs to be snug. So that he doesn't move in and out. And then this pad is already in place, so now all we have to do is bring the back straps. And we'll need to adjust this one. And I center these pads on the back of the leg. This Velcro is really good and sticky in the beginning, but it'll break in and be better. Okay. If you put it on and it overlaps both edges, then we end up having to trim it, but that's not going to be a problem for you. Okay. And I like to have it centered on the leg.
Okay.
So sometimes if these come loose, you'll just have to adjust them. Good job, buddy. Here we go. Okay. So it shouldn't slide up and down his leg at all.
Okay.
He's got a hinge, so that way he can push off a little bit.
Okay.
But when he stands, it's going to keep him from hyperextending or hyperflexing this. Right?
Okay.
So getting too much that way. We'll adjust this a little bit so that we've got.
How tight do you make those upper straps?
They're snug. I'll put a mark on here for you, and that way you'll have an idea where to go. Yeah, because I'm gonna adjust this one just a little bit. There we go. So this should clear his ankle, top of his ankle. There we go. All right, so he's in. He didn't even know what we did.
I know. Let's see if we gotta get him to get up, huh?
We're just gonna put one on for now, right?
We'll put both of them on.
You wanna do both?
Yeah, I
right
can
now?
do both.
Okay, well,
I can do both, and then we'll let him get up, and he's being so good.
yeah.
Yeah. Some dogs you can put them on just like this, and they're fine.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's being like this.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Look at that, and then we even put the right one on the right leg.
Yeah, there
You know,
you go.
sometimes that doesn't happen.
He's probably just enjoying this so much.
Yeah.
He's like,
He's
"Can we
okay.
do this?" Yeah, he's awake, but he's
Yeah.
super chill. It's really good. Just gonna adjust this. If you wonder like what side's supposed to be against the skin, it's the smooth side.
Okay.
And this doesn't matter.
Okay.
What's different about this?
It's just a different
Darker
it's
blonde.
smoother.
different style. So this has got the loops on it so that
Yeah.
it sticks to the hooks. Yeah. Oh, what is that? Yeah.
I wonder if those are gonna kind of stick to each other, huh?
Yeah, they might. What you're gonna find is that there's an you'll find over time what works for you, what's easy.
Well, and we can cut some of the Velcro stuff down a little way.
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah,
right?
we will. We'll trim stuff up. We'll trim stuff up as we go. The initial fitting is always well, let's see how it looks and make adjustments as we need to. He's like, "What are you guys doing?"
And then what if he does get a rub spot or a hot spot?
So as soon as you start to see hair loss, tell me.
Okay.
Let me know because adjustments are included in what you pay for.
Okay.
So if we need to make an adjustment because it's creating an issue,
Okay.
typically I'll take some. We're gonna do a 2-week recheck, but if you
Right.
start to see a problem before that, let me know
Okay.
so that we can. All right, buddy. New legs. What do you think? That way we can get on top of it before it becomes a problem. The first thing is if you see a rub spot that's starting to look raw at all, just take him out of them.
Out of them.
Or take him out of that one. I mean, it's okay if he just walks in one or the other. Yeah, that's better than not.
All right, buddy.
All right, buddy, can you get up?
Oh.
Something new. Good job. Oh, told ya. He's like, what are these things?
Sammy.
Say, oh, good job, Sammy.
Good job, boy.
Sammy, do you need a cookie? So don't let him step on your feet.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Let me see. Let me see. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Do you see it? Do I need to save you? There you go. Here you go. Let me get out of your way. Okay, there you go. We'll adjust them and we'll trim his straps and stuff
Okay.
up too, but he just needs to feel them.
Yeah.
What you think,
Good
buddy?
job, look at that.
Come here.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not
Whoa,
moving.
He says,
See, come
whoa.
Come here, buddy.
Good boy, Sammy.
That's a
There you
boy.
go, just walk around in him for a minute. Oh. One of the things is he won't know where his feet are for a
Right?
little while, so because of that, he will sometimes stand on you.
Okay.
And it is a shoe, so if if you're under your feet or you're wearing sandals. Here, buddy. Sammy, come see. Sammy,
Come on.
Sammy. He's like, I can't pay attention to you. Come here, Sammy. Come on. Step over that. Yeah, good job.
Good boy.
Good job. Okay. Here, Sammy. Come back. Yeah.
Good boy.
Good boy. Good job. All right. Sammy, come this way. Come on. Sammy. Come. Good boy. Yeah. All right, let's get you some more, and then we'll trim this up a little bit, and we'll take you for a walk down the sidewalk.
I forgot to bring a ball because you probably totally forget about the
We
braces.
have balls in the truck, right?
Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah. Well, let's start out slow here.
Yeah.
No, I just meant to see kind of how you would go across the
Yeah.
room.
Start out slow.
It's like,
Sammy, what are you doing?
oh,
Yep. Good job. Sammy, come on. Good boy. Nice. Okay, keep going. Gotta pick him up. There you go. Good job. There you go. He will figure out how much he needs to bend them.
okay,
And his knees and his hips will take up for what he can't bend extra in his ankles.
okay.
So don't feel like that.